Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make chile colorado, rice and beans. And I'm gonna show you what we need. We're gonna use pork ribs, some cactus, tomatillos, Chile California, chile puya, and garlic. Around 4 and 4 of the chiles, it will be perfect for this amount of tomatillos, so it's not too spicy. And we're also gonna cook whole beans, and we're gonna use pinto beans and this herb called epazote, and you can buy like in the Mexican places. It's dry, it's like oregano kind of thing, but this one called epazote. We're also gonna make Mexican rice. You're gonna use 1 cup of rice, 4 tomatoes, 3 cloves of garlic, half onion, and salt, around 1 spoon. Now I'm gonna show you how to save time in the kitchen. We're gonna use the whole stove. And like I told you yesterday on the other video, we use hot water, so we can go ahead. And then we put our tomatillos to start boiling right here. Tomatillos to boil. Cover your pan. Then in that little one, we're gonna put our chiles to toast. Be careful toasting this. It's gonna be like in 1 minute, it's enough. So we don't burn them, because when we burn the chiles, they get sour, and that's not good. So we just leave them for a few seconds, flip them around like 3 times, few seconds each time, and they're ready. And then we're gonna throw our meat. You don't need oil, you don't need anything. This one has plenty of fat. The meat for 5 minutes, medium-low flame. Then in that one, we're gonna start cooking our cactus. No oil, no water. You just slice them, like so. You can buy those on Mexican places, or if they don't have the fresh ones, you can use the can or the jar. And they're not the same, but they're also good, because cactus, they're not in season till like March to July. Then you throw them, no water, no oil, low flame, and once they change color, you will see in a little bit, they're ready. Sometimes we boil them, but I don't like to boil them because I feel like the good stuff go away in the water, so I prefer to do this. I think the chiles are need to be flipped around. If you can see, they start getting like little darker. They're almost ready. So our chiles are ready. We're gonna turn it off, and we can leave them here for another 2 minutes, but it's already off. How fast it is. It's just like cover it for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna uncover it, and I will show you when it's ready to uncover it. We're gonna just let it cover for like 2 more minutes, just to cook a little bit. Our cactus are halfway. See, you save so much time doing everything at the same time, and it's gonna be so delicious, fresh. And the meat is ready to uncover, and we're gonna let it cook like that for around 15 minutes. We're gonna add half of the amount of the salt we're gonna use, and we're gonna leave the other half for the salsa. Look like our tomatillos are already ready, so let's turn this off. Once they change color, they're ready. Beautiful. And then our cactus, look at this. They change also to different green, so they're ready. We're gonna turn this off too, and the meat is almost ready. We're gonna wait a few more minutes. You will see how it's supposed to be when it's ready. And when the tomatillos are already cooked, what you can do is you can soak your chiles for like 5 minutes. And then we're gonna throw them on the blender. I will show you. Looks like our meat is already ready. See how like all the water evaporates and the meat is kind of crispy. So now we're gonna add the sauce. Let me show you how to make it. Now we're gonna make our salsa with our tomatillos and our red chiles. Alright. Then we're gonna add the garlic and the rest of the salt to our salsa. When you use Chile California or Chile puya, you need to blend this for a good minute and a half. And then we put it over our meat, like so. Then we're gonna add our cactus. Then we're gonna let this boil for another good 5 minutes. So all the flavors get mixed. And our chile colorado is ready. That you can see already boiling with the meat and the cactus. And I'm gonna show you how to serve it with rice and beans. So we're gonna cook some pinto beans. You can use your crock pot. You can put your beans in the morning so they can be ready for dinner time, or you can do it overnight. You don't have to worry about it. You add the beans, add your salt, your epazote, and your water. Like so, put them to cook, and you don't forget about burning your beans or taking care of them. You just plug your crock pot and they will be ready in 8 hours. Put it on high. And now those pinto beans were here for 8 hours and they're ready to go. Super soft. Now we're gonna make our Mexican rice, adding a little bit of oil. Then we're gonna rinse our rice, just like a quick rinse. And I'm gonna make a cup of rice, good enough for about 6 people. Just be careful when you add your rice into the oil, because of course it has water. I don't want you to get burned. And then we're gonna fry our rice till it gets like a little bit golden color. It works when you add the salt into the rice. For some reason it cooks better. You can try and see the difference. So while we fry our rice, we're gonna make our salsa for all the tomatoes, the garlic, and we're gonna add around half of a medium-sized onion. Then we're gonna blend that with fresh water. So now we're gonna blend our tomatoes, onion, and garlic. And it's ready. And we're gonna let it sit here while our rice get a little bit more golden color. Almost ready. And next is up to you. You don't have to like fry your rice all the way to get too yellow. You can even add the tomato right now. Now our rice is nice and goldish. We're gonna add the tomatoes, onion and garlic. We're gonna let it boil for about 2 minutes before we add the water. For 1 cup of rice, you should use around 2.5 cups of water. And we already have like 2 with the tomatoes, so we're just gonna add 1 more cup of water. Now it looks like it's boiling. Now it's time to add like 1 more cup of water. And that will be enough. We're gonna let it boil for maybe 20 minutes. So it's been cooking for about 10 minutes and it's almost ready. We're gonna let it like boil for another 10 and it will be, all the water will be evaporated and it will be ready. And when it gets to this point, we can turn it off and cover, let it sit for 5 minutes and it will be ready. Now we're gonna serve our plate. Rice is ready. And our chile colorado. Some extra sauce. And our whole beans. Let's go eat. Now dinner is ready and we're gonna eat it with corn tortillas.